Hi guys, my name is Fantastic, and today we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. This is a hard game. It's very popular, so I decided to play it. New game, please. Please enter your name. Rov. Okay. Hey! What? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kinda works out because you've known each other for so long. What? We used to talk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off in a way. And guys, don't blame me if I'm pronouncing the names wrong, I'm sorry. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Not saying that. I overslept. I overslept again. God damn my crackling dumbass voice. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Aw. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Rav. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Rev, have you decided on a club to join it? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining it. Oh, that's me. Oops, I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Then I was lying. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations, where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. I have many talents. I have many skills. But yeah, socializing isn't one of them. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Well, that's true. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease mine at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh wow, this school day was as The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Yeah, that's motivational. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with an anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sorry, I must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I'm impressed too. You don't need to wait up for me, if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. That's so mean. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interests in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun and to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. Kid for you. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. No, I want to go to the anime club. That's what I want. Let me do what I want. Why do you even care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Why would you say that? Jesus. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Well, if she made cupcakes, then I'm going. Don't make promises you can't keep. But I'm still going. They're cupcakes. If they're cupcakes, I'm going. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Let out alongside. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? It's gonna start off with one cupcake, and then another cupcake, and then I end up eating it all. Yes! Yes, let's go! Alright. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Well, I'd do it for a cupcake too. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Third year? What's my year? Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Like, Pwah! Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I'm only here for the cupcakes. I glance around the room. Girl 1. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I'm not doing voices. Sayori always says nice things about me. Seriously? You brought a boy? Yeah. A problem? Generally call it, bitch. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Rob, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh my god. It's certainly not my type, but yes. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Oh. Bit of a sour attitude she has there. The girl with the sour attitude. whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. And what am I? Well, it's my year. She also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. No thanks for the cupcakes, I'm gonna take one and get the hell out of here. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Save. I'ma save. Why not? Return. Sayori says that quietly into the ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Wow. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, that's okay. I have a hard time as well. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. Yes. It's great to see you again, Ralph. Monica smiles sweetly. This is getting awkward way too quickly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, long hair, smells good. I mean, what? Basically completely out of my league. Yeah, we all have our lines, buddy. So, having her smile at me so genuine feels a little... You too, Monica. What? You didn't finish your sentence. Come sit down, Ro. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll sit next to you. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Is a desk a kind of table? Isn't it? I don't know. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori, of course. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! I don't see anything. Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. Okay. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute, so kawaii, sugoi, sugoi, sugoi. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious. Of course, it's a cupcake. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. All that happens when you eat cupcakes. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Yeah, that sounds very accurate. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help to notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I should probably take a bite. You should probably take a bite. I finally bite down. Finally! The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Oh, this is very good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you, dummy. Hey, don't call me dummy. I am a dummy, but not the kind you're talking about. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation, like I do every time. Yu returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I do read books, but not those big books. I only finished one book. That's like an actual book. The only books I read before was like the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I read a lot of them. A lot of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. That doesn't look like a face of an insulted person. I meant that, I believe it. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Yes, I do. I prefer coffee, but tea is great. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Sup, dog? So, what? I'm not. Jesus Christ, I'm not doing that. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. No. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make sure the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. So this isn't a major club? Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. You enjoy literature? Okay. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Good for you. Monica is a great leader. I'm sure she is. Yuri also nods in agreement. Yes. Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Yeah, literature does not grab my attention. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Literature is fun? If literature is fun, then I'm a dragon. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Well, if it makes other people happy, then I'm on board. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Yes, right everyone? Yeah! Well, we'll do our best. You know it. Woo woo woo. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. There are only 4 of you? It's such a tiny, tiny club. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Oh, cool. Lit. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Me either. So, Rob, what kinds of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, in real life I actually read a lot. I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Really? Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Why would you half joke? It's not joking matter, she's asking you a nice question. You should answer nicely. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh no. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Sorry, I forgot your voice. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. She's sad? Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Yeah, what do you like? Well, let's see. Let's see. Yuri tastes the rim of her teacup with her finger. Okay, my favorites are usually novels to build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Jeez. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on. Clearly passionate about her reading. Well, that's good. She seems so reserved and timid that since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I feel the same way. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of her own lack of imagination to completely throw you off a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Hey, I love horror. Great stories. Great. I read a horror book. I read a horror book once. Not in real life. I wish I had. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri, for someone as gentle as you. Well, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Holy shit, I can really relate to her. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes thought over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What? What gives you that idea? left a piece of paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And keep that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Yeah, I can barely write poems. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I like all poems. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. That's so deep. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. This is so fucking awkward. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Oh god. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Is that right, Rob? I guess. Monika smiled warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry, might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Aww, they look so sad. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I'll join, Jesus. But I'm sorry, I thought, no, I feel bad, y'all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Yeah, I would do the same. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. You really just came for the cupcakes. I would be super pissed. I would be too. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. There's no initiation or something? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Rob, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class, star Monika, with my mediocre writing skills? Hey, I can write pretty good. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Rob, since we're already here, do you wanna walk home together? That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the change to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Write a poem. Alright, I guess that's it for this video. If you want more, like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later.